read that.
Okay, here we go. Only October. October is the month of red and orange and the taste of honey and sweet potatoes and the wind in the trees. Hi, everybody. Spoken World. Can you guys hear me okay? Spoken World Online, week number 33. So last week there was reference made to the 1980s San Francisco spoken word scene and the poets Julia Vinograd and Vampire Mike. I have books by those people. I'm going to read some of those next week. We'll still be doing our Day of the Dead observances. So I'm going to read one now that's kind of seasonal. I read one by J.R.R. Tolkien a while ago about the troll. This is another one of his. This one's great. This one drives Tolkien nerds crazy because it has references to imaginary worlds of his that are apparently not Middle Earth. The Mulips. The shadows where the Mulips dwell are dark and wet as ink. And slow and softly rings their bell as in the slime you sink. You sink into the slime, who dare to knock upon their door, while down the grinning gargoyles stare and noisome waters pour. Beside the rotting river strand, the drooping willows weep, and gloomily the gore crows stand, croaking in their sleep. Over the Mirlock Mountains, a long and weary way, in a moldy valley where the trees are gray. By a dark pool's borders without wind or tide, moonless and sunless, the Mulips hide. The cellars where the Mulips sit are deep and dank and cold, with single sickly candle lit, and there they count their gold. Their walls are wet, their ceilings drip, their feet upon the floor go softly with a squish, flip flap, flap flip, as they sidle to the door. They peep out slyly through a crack, their feeling fingers creep, and when they've finished, in a sack, your bones they take to keep. Beyond the Mirlock Mountains, a long and lonely road through the spider shadows and the marsh of toad, and through the wood of hanging trees and the gallows weed, you go to find the Mulips, and the Mulips feed. Okay, here's one of my poems. Halloween. On this one night when the sun goes down in crimson ruin beyond the brown hills, then comes the time when warlocks and demons fly through windswept skies. The fiery eyes of jack-o'-lanterns and of night-shaded cats, and the full moon dully reflecting on screaming hordes of long-dead hags. The wisp of children's fancies, or the mad beliefs of men and women, slaughtering a young lamb and smearing its fresh blood on their naked bodies. pagan rites remembered and practiced on this devil's night till dawn calls them home. And this afternoon I'm going to conclude with another Halloween poem, a cover, and this one is by our very, very own Lee Dunlap. It's called Pumpkinhead. My nose has fallen off, and my eyes have dropped inward. The candle which has lighted this fever has melted the inside of my head, and there is mold forming. Outside, the moisture of rot has slid down my being, and spores are thrown out to unsuspecting trick-or-treaters. I have fallen in. This is worse than an out-of-body experience. To be a pumpkinhead is not a treat. Thanks, everybody.
Sorry. Thank you so much, Roarshock. Wonderful, wonderful. And I feel my week has officially begun on a happy note. The best part of my week. So next we have, yes, Lee Dunlap, are you ready?
I am. You hear me?
Perfectly.
Oh, good. Okay. I am just going to read one poem by D.A. Wilson, and it's called Maximus Beast. Maximus Beast, the son of a priest, was covered with dark black hair. Maximus Beast went to a feast and ate all the wee poodles there. Maximus Beast's appetite increased as he walked one night 'neath the moon. Maximus Beast, disturbed, to say the least, said, "I hope I find something to eat soon." Maximus Beast has never ever ceased to make poodles shiver as with chill. Maximus Beast, grown slightly old and creased, sleeps at the top of the hill. Maximus Beast, and I do mean a beast, pretended he just didn't care. Maximus Beast returned to the feast and ate all the wee poets there. That's it.
Thank you so much. My word, and it's lovely that you've read each other's poems.
Thank you.
Hopefully I'm ready for the holiday with my little Day of the Dead key I was given to my apartment. Very nice. We'll show how beautiful